So, another secret to being able to have peace with failure, or have it become like really a big part of your advantage and be able to live a complete different kind of life, is to be able to actually just make the corrections without much ado. Where if you have a failure, where you just take the next step. So let's say, for instance, if like a good example is like I have an external mouse, and I have a laptop that's actually my computer, and so there is a touchpad, but I like having an external mouse, and once in a while, when I'm really excited to do work, and I use a mouse, sometimes the battery's dead, and I need to replace it, and oftentimes, when we come across these kind of things, where things fail us or when things are broken, or we really actually get aggravated oftentimes. Or let's say, for instance, we're typing and we make spelling mistakes, or things are not coming out, or so any kind of failure, typically we have a lot of emotional aggravation, but we waste so much time and energy on being aggravated, that if, let's say, for instance, you have 40 minutes to do something and you get emotionally aggravated, you lost 5 minutes, and then you have to go and fix it anyways. So let's say, for instance, if I'm aggravated and I like huff and puff, then I'm actually not just going and getting the battery, and so I lose more time, and then I have even less time to write, and then I get even angrier because now I have less time, and then I huff and puff more, which loses more time, and then I blame the universe or the divine for not giving me enough time, and that is always like this. And it is always like this because every time anything happens, if I huff and puff, then I never have time. And so, actually, this used to be one of the things that I experienced, and then one time, when this happened, I just relaxed, and I just, in the beginning I used to take breaths. Now I don't, because I don't need to anymore, but I just kind of just behaved normally, as if that was just part of what I'm supposed to do, because it is. It is part of what you're supposed to do. If something happens, you just make a correction, and so you don't put any emphasis on the mistake. You just do, and you don't even remember it because you didn't give it any importance. And so because you didn't give it any importance, it just happens, and before you know it, you're just doing what you're supposed to do, and just things flow. And if you do that, you don't remember any of the mistakes in your life, because they just become part of the process of something you need to do. And so this is a big secret on, if you will, how to defeat mistakes, to just do things without much ado, to not give it any importance. Hopefully, you'll have fun with this. Try it and see what happens. See your life transforming. You may have the initial big emotion come up. Just take a pause, notice it, let it go, and breathe in and exhale it, and then just do whatever you need to do to make it happen. And you'll notice that you save so much time. Your entire day becomes so productive. So have fun with that, and thank you.